Aquarius, welcome to my channel. I'm the soul teacher and I'm here today to do your Mercury retrograde reading. Now, Mercury retrograde is a season that we normally dread because there is so many things that can go wrong with communication, with technology, all of those things. But I felt that with these new energies and this whole year of change that's lying in front of us, I asked Spirit to show us what positive things Mercury retrograde is bringing in for us, not necessarily just all the bad things, so that we can embrace this Mercury retrograde time phase and better our lives. And we have two jumpers. We have Treasure Island and Never Ending Story. Interesting. So however that resonates with you, Aquarius. Retrograde season is from January, well, Mercury retrograde goes retrograde the 30th of January and direct again on February 21st. So Aquarius, let's see the energy you bring into this retrograde. Sagittarius had exactly that. That's beautiful. Poised. You are ready, Aquarius. You are ready to jump. You are ready to embrace whatever it is. I think with your moon reading, you have a lot of new cycles that you're going into, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, that's cool. So yeah, Aquarius, obviously you've embraced all of that because the full moon is on the 28th of January. So you obviously successfully released all the old stuff and released all the old ways of life and whatever, and you are really poised and ready for a brand new life. Oh, I love that. Okay, Aquarius, let's give this a little bit of a shuffle and then we can get directly into your reading. It's very to the point, this reading. I'm really enjoying these readings that I'm doing recently. It's like I say, it's very to the point. If you ask a specific question, the cards will definitely be there for you. Okay, first is how Mercury retrograde will potentially affect you. I say potentially because when we watch these readings, we specifically watch them to see what might happen. And if we don't like what happens, we change it, right? And if we know that something good is coming in, we can be more of a magnet to that good that's coming in. Inner work that needs doing, and how to rest and slow down. Something you need to reevaluate, something you need to rethink. And then for the last one, I use the Enchanted Map Oracle because the last question is how to navigate through this time with ease and grace. And these cards just don't want to fit into each other. Okay. So let's give this a bit of a shuffle, Aquarius, and then we can get to that last one. Oopsie, we've got one. Okay. So, how to navigate through this time with ease and grace. Okay, let's get into it. How will Mercury retrograde potentially affect you? Oh my goodness, this card I think has come out for all but one reading so far. Spiritual union. So if you are already in spiritual union, that spiritual union is going to have a little bit of an upgrade, is going to be elevated in some way. If you're not in spiritual union, that is on the cards for you during this retrograde season, Aquarius. And please note, like I said, Mercury is going retrograde on 30 January and it's going direct again on the 21st of February. It's not a large gap, so this is interesting. Inner work that needs doing. Patience. You need to learn patience. So this is a major arcana. By the way, this is the minor arcana for the lovers. Just saying, soulmate energy, all of that. You need to learn patience. So this, I feel, is not just for this situation. I feel it's in your life. So you need to allow Mercury to bring in patience for you. And if Mercury retrograde brings in a lesson for you where you are supposed to be learning patience and you don't, or you don't know that that's what it's bringing in, it might just prolong the lesson. But now you know that Mercury is bringing in a lesson of patience for you. So be aware of it, look for it, and you will learn your lesson so much faster. And then Bob's your uncle. You're done. How to rest and slow down? By moving into calmer waters, by moving on. Moving on from all of that stuff that you left in your past with the full moon that's just happened. So move on from all of that darkness and move into the light. And that's how you will be more peaceful, if I'm not mistaken, on your full moon reading. I remember the peace card coming out. You would have peace somewhere. And obviously, when you're at peace, it's so much easier for you to just chill and just rest and slow down. If you're not in peace, if there's chaos inside, you just want to keep on running. But when you're at peace, it changes the whole energy around you. So it's easier for you to calm down, to sit down, to have a bit of a rest, and to not be so chaotic all the time. Something you need to reevaluate, your throat chakra. Interesting, this is the second reading that this has come out. Sagittarius had this too, not in this position, but it still came out. And I heard someone say, and I can't remember who, if it was in astrology or in tarot or whatever, but I heard someone say a day or two ago that with this Mercury retrograde season coming in, we're going to get major upgrades on our throat chakras. So this is something that you need to reevaluate. You need to reevaluate what your throat chakra actually does for you and means to you. If your throat chakra is blocked, you cannot speak your truth. You cannot convey your needs to someone else. You cannot communicate properly. So obviously sorry, let me just try to put this into words. I feel that you're not putting enough value on the energy work that you do on your throat chakra. I feel that especially for you, because you're such a marshmallow, you're so soft on the inside that it's difficult for you to say no to someone, or to say, listen, I'm sorry, this is not working out for me. I don't feel comfortable in this situation or whatever. It's difficult for you, and you don't value your throat chakra enough. And this is what you need to reevaluate, is your throat chakra. Something you need to rethink, mental conflict. Exactly. This is exactly what I just said. Why you don't value your throat chakra enough, because it's so damn difficult for you to say something like, listen, I like you, but I'm sorry, I can't do this project with you, or I can't spend so much time with you because it feels like it clashes with my energy. You have this mental conflict of, I don't want to hurt this person, but I don't feel comfortable in this person's aura or whatever it is. This is what you need to rethink. You need to realize how important it is to actually open your throat chakra and use it by saying, I don't feel like this is the way for me. It's very important, Aquarius. This is also, you've ended so many cycles now. You are ready and poised to go into this new life of yours. If you don't learn how to control this, how would you be able to forge your new life on your new foundation? Because you're going to go straight back into that old cycle. How to navigate this time with ease and grace. Dry desert. Okay. This card doesn't look very comfortable. It doesn't look very nice. But what I feel with this card, this is a 4. 4 shows the meaning of 4 is a new foundation. And I feel that, you see, there are no other footsteps around. See, your footsteps are the first ones in this dry desert. It's dry because it's unfamiliar. It's unfamiliar territory. So you feel like it's dry. It's almost like it's, what is that word that I'm looking for now? You see, I need to work on my throat chakra, obviously, because it's difficult for me to convey the messages today. It's so weird. It almost, yes, that's the word, hostile. You feel like you're in a hostile environment because it's dry. There's no one else around. But you know what? You're not alone. You are just forging the way to a new life. And I feel what Spirit is trying to tell you is, how are you going to navigate through this time? By realizing that this is not a hostile environment. It's simply unfamiliar. It is simply unfamiliar. And when you have been in this environment for a bit of time, it will not be so hostile anymore, because then you would be accustomed to how things are going now in your new cycle. Aquarius, I wish you a very successful Mercury retrograde phase. I'll be seeing you very soon with another fun reading. I'm wishing you lots of love and light. Take care.